Walking through the garage here this morning, you asked the guys who's going to win. 25, Jerry Nadeau is the name that you heard most frequently, and he's starting way back near the end of the field.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Mark Martin lead the field down for the start of the Napa 500.
Trying to pass on the outside after yesterday afternoon in happy hour. He only ran on the bottom. I said he's dedicated to the bottom. Obviously, that's not the case.
Dave Blaney for second on Mark Martin. Got it. Blaney led 70 laps, looked like a potential winner here in March. Had a pit road problem, took him out of a chance to win. Earnhardt Jr. leads to lap 3. Boy, is Tony Stewart flying.
He is really going somewhere. But I tell you, Dave Blaney, that 93 car, is also going somewhere. As we ride along with Bill Elliott and watching that battle between Warren Burton, the 22 car, and Tony Stewart.
Tony started 12th. He just took 4th for Warren Burton. Johnny Benson kind of up the hill there at the back end of that group. Lost a couple of spots in that exchange. Benson slipping back to 11th. He started 8th. There's Todd Bodine. That light blue 66 car having a good run early.
And here comes Blaney. And he's doing it in the right place, right in front of this huge crowd at the Atlanta Motor Speedway.
New leader. And that's one of the lame duck brigade. Drivers that are going someplace else next season, but they're sure not scrimping on their effort here. Where's Jeff Gordon at?
16th the last time by, moving up from his 24th starting position. And Junior loses another spot as Mark gets on the inside, takes his spot away.
Been all that bad up there. It's been in the 40s and some in the 50s.
Whoa!
Oh, Long's in trouble. Off of turn 2. Lap 16, first yellow of the race. Carl was running
about 29th to 30th the last time by.
Yeah.
And here they all come down pit road. Interesting to see how this new exit on pit road is going to work for these cars.
First stops at lap number 18. So far, everyone is pitted except Terry Labonte. Dave?
And Mark Martin decided to stay out. We'll check on that. He did say that the car was a little bit loose. Let's go to Bill Weber.
In fact, the top 3 cars stayed out, but not Jeff Gordon. When the caution came out, he goes, woo! This car is excellent. Work fast. It's 4 tires, no changers. He has 2 tire carriers, both wearing helmets. Marty? Dale Earnhardt Jr. with 4 tires and will not, when they're on pit road by a bunch, he pushes in. They fix that with air pressure. He is loose off. They fix that with track bar.
Kevin Harvick gambled with a 2-tire strategy. He said he was loose in and tight off. They took 2 tires because he came in 30th trying to gain some track position.
really kind of find out that we're growing, but this is really growth here. What are the viewers going to see next week on the World Challenge, Michael? What's that going to be like on NBC? Dave, it's our first time ever on network television. We formed the PBR in 1992, and that was our first goal back then, and we've grown really fast, but this is going to be a great thing for us. This has been, like I said, our goal since then, and we're just totally ecstatic for it, and it's going to be a great show. We think we have the up-and-coming Nascar of the now, and with NBC and all our sponsors, I think it's just going to be a great show, a great family entertainment. And Wally, Michael promised me all the bulls will be ill handling.
Yeah, I bet they will. That's a lot of fun to watch at PBA. That is really cool stuff.
New leader, Tony Stewart.
His car's not ill handling.
Jeff Gordon is really rolling. He's up to 10th.
10th spot.
So what was that you said at the top of the show? Well, you've said it actually the last 3 weeks. He wants to win the race. Maybe they mean it this time.
Oh, they really mean it this time. Hey, they got their game face on down in that 24 garage area and pit area. And about right now, he's saying, shucks.
Him and Mark both.
And Tony Stewart.
This is 6th place. Sterling Marlin in the 40, Todd Bodine in the 66.
Now Tony Stewart's turn to say, oh, shucks.
New tires against old. Not much of a contest.
Well, they've all learned a lesson, that's for sure, by what they just did. Nobody's going to be doing that again.
So Dale Earnhardt Jr. goes back to the point for the second time in the race. He led the first 5 circuits. And now at lap 30, he's back out front.
There's another guy moving to the front.
And BP, that high line, especially in 1 and 2, looks like it's the fastest way around here, which usually down low is better.
Jeff Gordon passed Tony Stewart for second during the commercial break a moment ago. Here he comes for the lead.
Ooh. Oh. I think Junior thought about using that high line, but wisely decided not to do that, and Jeff Gordon goes to the front.
Just past 50 miles, and Gordon puts himself to the point. Now, what that means for the championship is that now he just needs to finish 31st or better to wrap up the title today, because he's got the 5 bonus points for leading.
And Bill Elliott going by Tony Stewart, taking over the 3rd spot. And Tony Stewart got him a bug.
Yeah,
Big red bug.
Yes.
That's kind of gruesome, wasn't it? New leader Ricky Craven. He and Dale Earnhardt Jr. have just overtaken Jeff Gordon moments ago. Benny Parsons, I'm here to pronounce to you, is semi-computer literate. Got a racing question you'd like to ask BP? Log on to NBCSports.com and leave it there for him. Of course, his wife Terry has to help him retrieve them and send the answers back, but
Semi is a very good word when you talk about me and the computer.
NBCSports.com. Here's the pass for the lead. A minute ago, Ricky Craven and Dale Jr. by Jeff Gordon.
Gets on the inside, going in turn 3. And Jeff Gordon really didn't fight very, very hard because Craven's down. Look at Jeff right to the top of the track. Craven goes down the bottom. And as I said, Jeff didn't really fight that too hard.
Well, the car looks like it really got tight there in the center, and that's what he'd been complaining about earlier. He's on pit road. How about it, Bill? Here comes the 24.
And while his car's been just a little bit tight, he could have stayed out a little longer on fuel, but they learned on the first run how good this car is, so they don't want to take any chances. This is 4 tires, a slight air pressure adjustment to help the car, try and prevent it from getting so tight. Gordon knows he has a good car. He wants to see if he can get it to the finish line first. At the end of the race, he's on his way.
Great pit stop. Matt, 99's in.
And Jeff Burton in for his service. He came in 21st, 1-rounder wedge in the left rear. He said his car was tight in the middle and loose off. They've been struggling all weekend. His biggest problem, entry into turn 3 to Bill Weber.
Ricky Rudd is on pit road. His entire pit crew wearing helmets, most of them wearing skateboard helmets. His car has not been that good early in the race. It's a track bar adjustment, then 4 tires and fuel. They've taken some guys from the Ted Busch team and got a jackman out of semi-retirement to pit the car this week.
Leader Ricky Craven is in. You see him leaving his pit stall in the 32 car. Michael Waltrip's in. Marty?
And remember, he took 2 tires last time now, and they picked up a very bad push. It will be 4 tires, and Slugger Labby says, I won't take 2 tires ever again. The rear tire changer kind of fell down when he came across to Dave Burns.
And the 40 car of Sterling Marlin, they said they were good. They're going to make a 4-tire change, no adjustments, and a full load of fuel for Sterling Marlin. Great pit stop. Marty?
Bill Elliott is very good, and he is in pit road, a little bit loose, and we'll make an air pressure adjustment, trying to tighten up Bill Elliott just a little bit, and it will be a 4-tire stop for last week's winner at Homestead and the hometown boys.
And I see that Ray Evernham has helmets on his pit crew. Attaboy, Ray.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. is still the leader. Here comes Rusty Wallace onto pit road. Kevin LePage, Kevin Harvick, Mike Wallace, Stacy Compton, all in for service.
Rusty Wallace is in there. He was a little tight. They made a track bar adjustment before, remember, and it was too severe. So it doesn't look like they're going to change it much right now. They are going to put on 4 tires and fill up full of fuel. Matt?
Dale Jarrett's car is stalled after a stop. His crew is trying to push him start. They all have helmets on, either hockey helmets from Nike or Simpson race helmets. His car still will not fire. His car was tight. They made a track bar adjustment. A lot of loss of time here on pit road for Dale Jarrett to Dave Burns.
Matt Kenseth having a good run as well, Matt. This time he was a little bit tight. Said they were going to make a wedge adjustment and also take some air pressure out of the right front tire to help Matt get around this track. He's gone.
Leaders in, Marty.
And Dale Earnhardt Jr. will come down pit road. He was very happy with the car on that last run, just a little bit tight. So what they're going to do on this stop is take a ½ pound out of the right front tire. Remember, he also is in a big points battle, trying to get 6th place. He wants to finish in the top 5. He's 32 behind Rusty Wallace for 6th in the points. A good stop going so far. They'll pull the tearaway away. A little smoke from the brake dust off of Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s car. They grab the left side. He's on the track.
Buckshot Jones is also leaving pit road. So that cycles the lead around to Tony Stewart. 5 seconds ahead of Jeff Gordon, then Ricky Craven, Dale Earnhardt Jr., and Sterling Marlin. You'll have Bill Elliott 6th, Bobby Labonte 7th, Matt Kenseth 8th, Dave Blaney 9th, and Ward Burton 10th. So things working out there for Blaney too.
This is a great group to race with.
Check this out. Mike Walsh is going to be in a sandwich in just a second. I thought Craven was going on the outside. Jeff Gordon may be the guy in the sandwich.
Who's that down the bottom? Lance Hooper in the 47.
So Gordon loses 2nd to Ricky Craven. He's about to lose 3rd to Junior.
Mike Wallace is in 27th place. He's the first car 1 lap down. Bill, how about more on Ricky Craven?
Well, Alan, just to update his pit stop when he was in last time, the car's running very well. It was 4 tires and no fuel. Right now he's in that mess with Jeff Gordon, and Gordon telling his crew that he's just being patient here, making sure again, as we talked about earlier, that his car is around in the finish. Craven and Gordon, of course, very good friends. Gordon's car good, Craven is also, so watch both of them.
Look at Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Man, look at all these guys.
I thought they were going to come off 4 wide for the lead there with some of these lap cars a minute ago.
They're 3 wide, 2 of them, 3 wide. Mike Wallace sticks his nose between Andretti and Junior. Oh, man.
Whoa, John Andretti. Craven snuck up behind him, a little arrow loose.
Looks like Ricky might have chosen the wrong line as Junior goes by for the 2nd spot.
Looking down on this great action from our U.S. Army Skycam, courtesy of the United States Army, Army of One. Dale Jr. to 2nd. Ricky Craven squeezing Jeff Gordon in behind the yellow car. That's Hermie Sadler going a lap down.
Yeah, Jeff, like you said, he's been real smart, real safe right now. He's not going to force the issue.
Stacy Compton there in the 92, the yellow and white car. Talked with those guys this morning. They were very, very happy with their race car. Thought they might have a chance to win today. Right now, trying to struggle to stay in the lead lap.
Yep, he's just become the first car 1 lap down. He's in 25th place.
There goes Mark a lap down.
Dave, ever since he got that fender wrinkled up early, it's just not been the same race car.
Gone downhill from there, Alan. Remember, they stopped on lap 61. The car was very loose, and they made a wedge adjustment and changed 4 tires, but he's still loose. I just checked with Jack Roush, team owner, and he's still loose.
Oh. This is terrific action. Stewart gonna bust out down low. Trying to get around the Bobby Hamilton. Oh, contact! The leader's into the side of him. Back in Atlanta, we're under caution. In the Napa 500 for the second time after a blown engine in Lance Hooper's car, Dale Earnhardt Jr. took the lead from Tony Stewart just before the yellow flag, and now he brings the field onto pit road. Dave Burns.
Sterling Marlin comes in now. His crew not wearing helmets today. A little bit loose on the 40 car for Sterling. They will make a track bar adjustment, filling full of fuel and 4 tires. Bill?
It's a wedge adjustment on Jeff Gordon's car. 1 round, just a little bit tight. It's 4 tires and fuel. Make sure you get the windshield clean, he said. A lot of bucks, Marty.
Tony Stewart is here, Bill. The tire, the fender damage is not a concern. There will be 4 tires and no adjustments for Stewart. And a very fast stop for these guys as a collision on pit road between Ricky Craven and Jeff Gordon sent Gordon into the grass.
Just back underway in the Napa 500 at Atlanta. Dale Earnhardt Jr. has won the race off pit road. He leads Tony Stewart, Ricky Craven, Jeff Gordon, and Sterling Marlin. Let's mention that coming to that last yellow flag, Mike Wallace got a lap back. He's on the lead lap.
But the 93 car, Stacy Compton, did not. Battle for the lead. Junior does not want to give it up. Marty, what's Tony Ewing, the guys, and Dale Jr.'s been saying?
Well, they're very happy, Benny, and they nearly got in here well at 13-1 on that stop, which is an outstanding stop, and that's pretty close to getting some money from you. He was a little tight on that last run as Tony Stewart dives underneath him on the racetrack, trying to get the lead. A little tight on that last run. This set of tires should be just a little bit looser.
Nobody wants to give.
Tony Stewart, he said, every time I try to pass someone or someone tries to pass me, they always run side by side. Remember last week in Miami when he and Kevin Hart ran side by side like this for 3 or 4 laps.
And Ricky Craven is real important in this situation right now, because if he moves up a little bit closer behind the next guy, he's either going to get him loose in the corner or he'll help draft the guy back down the straightaway.
Looks like Junior hung on.
And here comes Craven, going to try the inside on Stewart. Second place. Slide jobbing. Move up and shut that lane off.
That looked pretty strong, BP.
Guys, don't look behind you, but that green car back there, Bobby Labonte, he's flying.
He really is fast. Look where he's going, right on the bottom of the racetrack, right down next to that white line.
He's passed Sterling Marlin for 5th since the restart. And remember, Bobby took a provisional to get into the race. He started in 39th place. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, trouble. One blown up. Dave Blaney. That vibration he said he felt a while back might not have been loose lug nuts. All right, Stacy Compton trying to get a lap back. Jimmy Spencer and John Andretti all back on the lead lap. Let me check that. Spencer was getting 1 of 2 laps he lost back.
Well, here comes Junior back. He gets that great run off the second corner.
Look at the cloud of dust as they run through all that oil dry.
Oh, Jimmy. Spencer, that 26 car, got down the corner and started up the hill. It seemed like Tony Stewart sensed that he was there and moved up to give him some room.
First car in line that did pit is Todd Lorine. Let's talk about the fact that everybody pitted at 1. Oh, Dale Jr., the leader. Slipping. camera catching the stop as it moved all the way around.
Sounds like he's still going okay. Looks like he's going okay.
Not too fast there to get a good look at it. How about when you restart on a track that's had all that oil dry put down on it? Well, they brought the blowers out. They blew as much of it off the surface as they could.
Yeah, you can only do so good with those jet dryers. I'm certain that those cars down on the bottom that had to go through that speedy dry were slipping a bit.
Marty?
Oil dry is exactly what happened to Dale Earnhardt Jr. He hit a little bit, being the first car in there. He's going to hit it first, obviously, and that's what happened to him. They brushed the wall a little bit, but Tony Eury Sr. said it's no cause for concern.
Doesn't seem to be. He went back by Jeff Gordon. So Dale Jr. running in third. Ricky Craven starting to feel some pressure, too. Look at all that lap traffic mixed in there. Here's Tony Stewart, going to bid for the lead on Ricky Craven.
Bill Weber said a little bit earlier that Ricky Craven was overheating a little bit. So when they came in for that pit stop, they took a little bit of tape off the grill. So it's going to be interesting to see if Ricky might be handling not as well as before he got that tape off. If you take that tape off, the car may push a little bit more.
And that's exactly what it's doing. Wally, excellent call. He's already told his crew the car's not nearly as good as it was, despite taking out that small piece of tape to try and cool things off.
So he's got less downforce on the nose right now, but they needed to do that to get the air to the engine to cool it down.
In front of, well, here we go for the lead.
Junior has fought his way back. He's taken second away from Craven, and now he takes the lead away from Tony Stewart.
Okay, his car's fine. In front of the leader, the 21 of Elliott Sadler is trying to stay on the lead lap. He's in 26th place. And that yellow car, the 77 of Robert Presley, is also tail end of the lead lap in 25th. Ricky Rudd is in.
And Ricky Craven is off the pace on the front straightaway.
Watching Rudd's crew go to work. There's Craven.
He cannot keep it here. He's got to get in right now.
It feels like maybe something come out of the rear of the transmission.
Bill?
Well, Mike Beam right now telling Ricky to do the best he can, but as we told you a few minutes ago, that car continues to pop out of gear. The crew on the wall as Craven will begin to crawl down pit road. So this is a very frustrated Ricky Craven. Earlier in the day, very jovial, joking with his team, telling how much fun it is. But that fun has gone out the window now. He feels like there could be a problem in the transmission. His entire crew is here. Of course, they all wearing helmets. They have been doing that throughout the season. So Craven into his pit stall. They'll go around to the right side. They do have a bungee cord that they've taken off their wagon, and they've given it to Craven to try and hook something up. So he shoved the water bottle out. After he gets the car in gear, he'll try and hook that around the shifter and then use the bungee cord. He can't get it in first gear now. Gets a little help getting out of the pits, and this will be a battle for him too, trying to work that through the gearbox, Wally, then get it in gear, and then tie it in gear. And now Marty.
Tony Stewart is on pit road in a very good race car. He's a little tight in, a little free off, but they will make no adjustments, no planned adjustments as they come down pit road for 4 tires. Up at the front end of pit road, Dale Earnhardt Jr. also with a very strong race car, a little tight on that last run, and another great stop for these guys as they'll win the race off pit road run. No changes for Junior.
Let's go back to that Ricky Craven thing for a minute. He probably had to put it in 4th gear, and that's why he had so much trouble leaving.
No, I don't think so, but I'm just wondering, you know, I was trying to listen to what Ricky was saying. I'm wondering if things coming out of gear, although he's got it back into place.
He's coming back down pit road.
Yeah. It's almost like it may be something in the tranny.
They didn't want to stay in high gear. Jack stand.
So obviously he's got the lever back, he's got the shifter back, and it's still popping out of gear by the sounds like.
Well, Dave, Bill Elliott went 7 years without a win. Now he's trying to make it back-to-back wins, but sitting in 20th with a very tight race car. They have a lot of work to do if that's going to be the case today. He has not said much on the radio. We have a pass for the lead on the racetrack.
Well, this will be about the 15th time Jerry Nadeau has tried to pull to the inside of Dale Earnhardt Jr. Not yet.
Just can't do it. He needs the entire racetrack coming off these corners to be able to get the maximum speed out of that 25 car. See how he comes off the corner, lets it drift right up next to the fence. When Earnhardt Jr.'s out there, it really slows his progress down. I can't believe how high Junior's going in these corners.
Behind them, Tony Stewart has lost a few positions. Dale Jarrett has gone to 4th, Ward Burton to 5th, Sterling Marlin to 6th, and Stewart's all the way back to 7th. But lap after lap after lap, it looks like Nadeau's going to have a shot at Earnhardt Jr., and he just can't finish it off.
He's got a great run this time. But watch when he comes off the corner. This may be the old slide job.
Got it. Rodney Combs, the spotter, talking to Jerry Nadeau.
And the 25 of Jerry Nadeau, the leader, comes in. They've told his gas man he has got to pack that fuel cell full of fuel because they were close. They made a wedge adjustment because Jerry was complaining his car was very loose today. Sterling Marlin's car was a little bit loose. They make a wedge adjustment. Otherwise, he's pretty good on the long runs. They also take a tearaway off. They'll make that wedge adjustment now. Bill?
Jeff Gordon on pit road with a very tight race car. Track bar adjustment, 4 tires, fuel, a very dirty windshield, and a very dirty visor. He's on his way to Mars. Dale Earnhardt Jr.'s team will win the race on pit road again with another great stop. They have been tight all day long. Half pound out of the left rear and 1 round of wedge out of the left side.
Here we go again. Jerry Nadeau going to try Dale Earnhardt Jr. down low for the lead.
But Junior has that great run off the corner. If he passes, it's going to be an inch at a time.
Last time Nadeau worked on him for what? Had to be 10 laps anyway, side by side, before he finally got it.
Junior maintains it.
He'll dive underneath him. Junior will get him off the corner. He'll get back in line. He'll dive again.
As Bobby's licking his chops.
Jerry Nadeau went down in turn 1 and just turned left. My goodness gracious, how well that car's sticking to the racetrack.
Nadeau looking for a second NASCAR Winston Cup win.
And Bobby Labonte is going by for second spot, going to take it away.
Bobby looking for just his second win of the season. Defending Winston Cup champion to the number 2 spot. Plenty of time to go. Since this Atlanta racetrack was rebuilt in mid-1997 to its present configuration, there have been 8 races held here. Bobby Labonte has won 3 of them. He's finished in the top 5, 6 of them. Labonte got a good run in the middle of the corner that time. Quite enough.
8 cars awfully fast, like you said, DC, off the turn 4 there.
50 miles to go.
Bobby Labonte trying it on the bottom. Can't quite get alongside. Can't quite pull that slide job.
Good run for Bobby. Got a good bite down low that time.
All right, maybe this is it. Labonte really has a terrific run, but can he do it? No.
And here comes Nadeau, little drafting push for Junior. first time all day Bobby Labonte has led with 31 laps to go.
Last time by, Sterling Marlin was in front. This time, Dale Earnhardt Jr. was in front. And looks like Sterling may have it. Well, not yet.
And outside lane, giving Jr. that run off.
And look at this, for the lead. Nadeau just drives under Labonte. Wow, power move by Jerry Nadeau.
Third place, still going at it.
Sterling Marlin is a little faster, but he just can't get the grip he needs on the bottom of the racetrack to get by Junior.
Jerry Nadeau get all that speed from.
Whoa! Oh, Sterling Marlin almost lost control off turn 4 that time.
But he didn't get out of the gas. Slide job. Yep. Squeeze up and shut the lane off. One more lap, and Jeff Gordon clinches the championship. Because then he couldn't finish far enough down in the race to lose the points he'd need to lose. So next time he crosses the start-finish line, Jeff Gordon is the 2001 NASCAR Winston Cup Series champion. And he's going to do it fighting Dale Earnhardt Jr. for 6th place.
Oh, a little loose there, He's not got her down on the apron.
Let's listen. I guess he's a little busy for them to pass that message on to him right now.
Well, he moves into the 6th position. He's got about 2 seconds to the next spot.
Well, he wanted to win it running up front. It's not going to be a win, which earlier in the day looked like it had the potential to be. But he's going to get himself a good top 10 finish today, unlike the last 2 weeks where they've struggled so badly. Earnhardt Jr. and Jarrett, 7th place. There's the banner. It's official now. NASCAR Winston Cup Series champions for 2001, Jeff Gordon and the Hendrick Motorsports team.
4 times he has won the championship. And he's, what, 30 years old? My goodness.
9 seasons, 4 championships. That's incredible. Loaded it up with a strong run of races. Middle of the season, wins at Indianapolis and Watkins Glen in early August, set him on the road to the championship. And now just a couple of more laps to go before the celebration can begin, and the Champions Trophy is handed over to Jeff Gordon. So, Jerry Nadeau, is there enough gas in that thing?
2 more laps there, lap and a half. Be careful.
Yeah, be careful.
He's got an eye on the track, an eye on that fuel pressure gauge right now. And Tony Furr's got his eyes shut.
Jerry Nadeau would look at that fuel pressure gauge and they start going down, fluctuating back and forth.
No pressure behind.
White flag is up, final lap here in Atlanta for the Napa 500. Jerry Nadeau up on Bobby Labonte by 4.3 seconds. A little farther along, and even if it runs out, he could coast it home. He's wiggling the car. The fuel pressure's low. Does Labonte have time to catch him? The leader's off the pace. Where's the green car? Here he comes. Here comes Bobby Labonte. Is he going to have enough time? Off the final corner. Nadeau's going to lose the race. Bobby Labonte is the winner.
There's the drama.
Wow. Jerry Nadeau runs out of gas a half a lap from the checkered flag. Bobby Labonte wins the race, and Jeff Gordon has locked up the championship.
them. Alright, cricket lets are coming around the south, rolling straight hammers and bows and that old southern slouch. Please, ain't nothing but incense in my atmosphere. I'm bending corners in my lag by, cause that's how we been rolling here.